An Arlington man continues to defy incredible odds and prove everyone wrong. And now he's in the process of doing something extraordinary for 3 local teens. Here's more on how he's helping 3 young men see the world in a way they never knew was possible.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3!
It's a typical afternoon at the Cantos house. When a video game is going, Steven's fingers are unstoppable. For most teenagers, this is nothing remarkable, but Steven is blind, completely blind. And in the assault of noise, Steven can figure out what's happening just by listening.
And then you memorize the sounds of the game, then you memorize what the movements are.
Hear the clicks? That's how they find their way around. Leo, Nick, and Steven are 14-year-old triplets with a new outlook on life, thanks to Oli Cantos.
About these 3 blind kids who just were having a lot of challenges. And especially with everything you've done in your life, I really felt like I needed to match them up with you.
Oli is blind too and has become like a father to them, so much so that he is now in the process of adopting them as his children.
I've decided to adopt my boys because they're everything to me.
Growing up in Arlington, Virginia, their single mom had her hands full and had a hard time taking care of them.
And she's never had experience with blind kids, so the one really good thing that she has done is to defer that stuff to me, knowing that because she doesn't know the full abilities of blind kids, that's why she has me around.
They describe life before Oli as dark and difficult, and at times unbearable.
So difficult for me, and I would have just ended my life, but I didn't, so Dad pretty much saved my life.
Oli was also the object of bullying and taunts growing up.
Or I would trip or down a step or two and they'd say, "Bet you didn't see that, huh?" And that was that kind of stuff. That was what I went through every day. And I hated it. I hated it.
Believe it or not, Oli's pending adoption of the triplets is only a snippet of what he has accomplished.
I didn't think I would finish law school because I did the best I could and it was difficult at times, and I finished. And I ultimately passed the bar, the California bar exam, the most difficult pass rate. From what I remember, it was the second most difficult pass rate in the history of the bar, and I finally, I passed that.
And he hopes his sons can defy the odds and rise to prominence, as he did.
I don't want them to just work for a president of the United States like I did. I want them to work for more than one. I don't want them to just do whatever I've done. If they don't want to be a lawyer, they want to be something else, whatever it is, I want them to be successful financially, and I want them to have it within them, ingrained within them, that in addition to success, that also includes the spirit of commitment to others.
In the coming weeks, Oli expects the adoption to be complete. The boys say they still don't know how they'll celebrate that moment.